will send it over to the gap. Underneath it is Mars. They set it up back to Linden up in the air. They set it up, tries to find the gap, and short point will go to the Lady Tigers. It's tied up at 3. Here's the serve by Ingram. She will get it over the net, and that's a service ace. Here's the serve once again, as Mars underneath it, as they look to get it over, and Mars will send it back over. It's up in the air, and that will be out point. Will go to Perry County, as it's 4-0. Here's the serve. Up in the air as Surratt tries to save it, as they will look to get it over, which they do. And they'll be able to save that one point. Will go to the Lady Tigers. So here's the serve as they look to get it over, and that's down for the service ace point. Will go back to New Prospect. Score 6-4. As they get it over the net, as they look to send it over, Mars up in the air still. They set it up. As over the net, that is Prince. Mars underneath it. They send it back over. Still up in the air though. Back over to New Prospect, and that's down. Point will go to the Lady Vikings. Here's the serve by Eubanks. It's up in the air. It's Prince underneath it. They will look to get it over. And that point will go to New Prospect. This goes off the bench of Linden. New Prospect takes a 2-point lead. So here's the serve. And short of that point will go back to the Lady Vikings as the score is 7-6, excuse me. So here's the serve, and that will be served out of play. Point will go to New Prospect again. And looks to get it over. Number 32, Sharp. Ava Sharp, that is up in the air. They set it up. Sharp will set it up in the middle. Over to Ingram, and she will look to get it over. Mars underneath it. Woods now. As underneath it is Prince. Sharp will set it up over to Ingram here. She will get over the net. Deal underneath it. Woods will send it back over. Ingram sends it back over. So that's actually Sharp that was. And Sharp will set it up over to Ingram on the left side. And that will be down for the kill. Point will go to the Lady Tigers. Ava Sharp back to serve. She will get it just short of the net, though. Point will go back to the Lady Vikings. And it's a 2-point Lady Tigers lead. So over net, that's Mars. Ingram, Sharp, back to Ingram on the left side. She'll float over defense. Point will go to the Lady Tigers. Gaddis to serve. And she will get it over the net, and that will be down for the service ace off of Mars. Point will go to New Prospect. Here's the serve once again. And still up in the air, though, and point will go to, that was double, I believe, as point will go back to New Prospect. That was the call there. So here's the serve. Eubanks underneath it as they look to get it over. Sharp underneath that one. Surratt will set it up. Nittercrest will send it back over to the Lady Vikings. It's up in the air. Nittercrest underneath it. Ingram back over to Perry County. So it's up. Ingram will send it back over. Mars underneath it, though. Back over to New Prospect. Sharp. Surratt looks to get it over. Mars. Surratt. Ingram tries to save it. Short point will go to Perry County. Here's the serve once again, as that's Woods. Surratt will set it up, looks to find the gap. Mars underneath it, though. Prince underneath it. Surratt will set it up as they look to get it over. Back over to New Prospect. Surratt. That's actually Sharp. Mars back over. Surratt underneath it. Ingram will send it over. Point will go, or it's still up in the air, though. Surratt underneath it towards the back row. Woods underneath that one. Dill tries to save it. Mars will send it back over. Nittercrest. As they set it up, short point will go to Perry County. Here's the serve once again. Nittercrest. Surratt. It's actually it's Sharp that sends it back over. Mars is up in the air. Ingram looks to get it over. Point will go to the Lady Vikings again. Scores 12-11. So here's the serve once again by Woods as they set it up back over. So they send it back over. Dill Sharp underneath it. Surratt will look to find the gap. Still up in the air, though. Mars and point will go to New Prospect. They lead by 2. Going back to serve will be Nittercrest. And she will just get it over the net. Woods is up in the air. Back over to New Prospect. As Hirschberger, and point will go to New Prospect again. Here's the serve once again. They get it over, and that's a service ace for New Prospect. And point will go to the Lady Tigers again. Here's the serve by Nittercrest. Mars underneath it. If they look to get over, point will go to the Lady Tigers. Here's the serve once again. And that's another service ace. Point will go to the Lady Tigers, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Perry County. They're first. We'll be back here on the Sports Network.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network as we're back after timeout taken by Perry County as they trail New Prospect by 6 here in this first set of the TMSAA Area 13 volleyball tournament. Nittercrest back to serve once again. Been on a roll. Here's the serve. Prince underneath it. Surratt will set it up back over to the Lady Vikings as they set it up. Looks to get it over. Sharp underneath it. Surratt will set it up in the middle. Prince going for the kill. Still up in the air, though. Mars looks to send it back. And miscommunication, point will go to the Lady Tigers. Here's the serve. They set it up. They look to get it over. Back over. Hirschberger. Surratt. Ingram will send it back over. Morris able to save it. Gets it back over to New Prospect. Surratt. Ingram has to get it over. Tipped up. Back over to New Prospect. Surratt. Once again, and that's down. Point will go to the Lady Tigers again. Here's the serve. They get it over the net. Mars, and they'll be able to make a play on. Point will go to the Lady Tigers again. They lead by 9. New Prospect 5 points away from taking this first set. Here's the serve. They will get it over the net. Deal underneath it. Surratt. Prince will float it over the net. Mars back over. Ingram underneath it. As they set up that Surratt. Back up in the air. And they will send it back over. Mars tries to save it. Point will go to the Lady Tigers again. Here's the serve by Nekrasis once again. Is up in the air. Still up. As they will look to send it over. And that's down. Point will go to Perry County. There's the serve by Deal. She will get it over the net. Hirschberger. Surratt will set it up. They look to get it over the net. It's up in the air as point will go to the Lady Tigers again. So here's the serve as they will get it over the net, and that will be just out on the right side. Point will go back to Perry County as they trail by 9 once again. Here's the serve. As up in the air, Morris will send it over near the New Prospect bench. Point will go to the Lady Tigers again and extends the lead out to 10 once again. 2 points away from taking this first set. Hirschberger back to serve once again. And she will get it over the net, and that's down for the service ace, and it's set point. So here's the serve, and that's down for another service ace, and that one will end the set. New Prospect takes that one 25-13 as they lead 1-0. They'll look to close it out here next on the X Sports Network.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com. At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
We at Sassy Southern Designs are wishing all the football teams the best this season. We have merchandise for every school in the district as well as some outside the district as well. So come by and check us out. We're at 1294 First Avenue right behind McDonald's in Lawrenceburg.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network as we're back for the second game of the day here at Summertown High School of the TMSAA Area 13 Volleyball Tournament. As New Prospect won that first set 25-13 as they lead Perry County. Coming up after this game, it will be the Lady Rebels of Leoma taking on the Lady Eagles of Summertown. They host the tournament this year. Making sure everybody's where they need to be. And it looks like starting off for New Prospect, it's Prince, Gaddis, Surratt, Sharp, Ingram, and Negerses as Hirschberger looks like she'll be coming in soon. It's the same six for Perry County once again with Mars, Woods, Dale, Eubank. I believe it's number 13. Yes, Dale, number 13, number 21. As that will be Mathis. And number 12, that'll be Ellen Holt. Then again, there'll be a lot going on the X Sports Network today and tomorrow. As tomorrow we will be back in Summertown for the conclusion of the Area 13 tournament. And starting the action back off for New Prospect, it will be Maddie Gaddis. And the action is back underway. As underneath it, Mars, Surratt. She will set it up. Back over Deal, Surratt. Ingram. Surratt will get it over with the right hand. Is up in the air. Mars sends it back over to New Prospect. Sharp. So they set it up. Nickerson looks to get over. Just goes long point. Will go to Perry County. Mars will go back to serve. They lead 1-0. And she will get over net. Hirschberger up in the air as they look to get it over, in which they do. New Prospect. They send it back. Prince underneath it. Surratt. She will send it back over, and down. Point will go to the Lady Tigers. Process back to serve. Mars underneath it. As they will look to get it over short, miss time. Point will go to the Lady Tigers again. So here's the serve. And just short of that, point will go back to the Lady Vikings. And it's tied up at 2. Woods will go back to serve. And she will look to get it over. Unable to. Point will go back to the Lady Tigers. Here's the serve by Ingram. She will get it over the net, up in the air, and that's a service ace. Point will go back to New Prospect again. So they lead 4-2. And here's the serve. Short of the net, point will go back to Perry County. Here's the serve. Hirschberger underneath it. Surratt will set it up over to Sharp here. Just short of the net, point will go to Perry County. Tied up at 4 again. So here's the serve. And that one will be out. Point will go to New Prospect. Looks like that ball might be flat. As we're going to get a new one. And action's back underway. Hirschberger will look to get it over. And off of Woods, that's another service ace. Point will go to New Prospect. Here's the serve. It's up in the air. They look to make a save. Out of play. Point will go back to the Lady Tigers as they jump out to a 3-point lead. So here's the serve by Hirschberger again. Mars tries to save it. It's up in the air. And short. Point will go to New Prospect. Here's the serve once again. And off of Wood. Still up in the air, though, is Mathis. Dill looking to send it back over. Sharp. Ingram underneath it. Prince will. Miscommunication there between Sharp and Prince. Mathis back to serve. And she will look to get over net. Short. Point will go to New Prospect again. Here's Prince to serve. And it's up in the air as they look to get it over. And Sharp underneath it. They will send it right back over. Deal. Mars looks to get it over. Nickerses, and that point will go to Perry County. So here's the serve. It's up in the air. Prince hung on the net. Point will go to New Prospect again. They lead by 4. Here's the serve by Sharp. Gets it over. Mathis underneath. And short. Misplaced. Point will go to Perry County again. And here's the serve by Holt, just over the net, Sharp underneath it. Gaddis, and nobody will make a play on. Point will go to Perry County again. Leads cut down to 2. Here's the serve. As they get it over, Nicker says Sharp will send it back over. As that'll be off of Mattis. Point will go to New Prospect again. Leads back out to 3. Gaddis will go back to serve. So here's the serve. It's up in the air, back over to New Prospect. So here's the serve. It's up in the air, and that will be a service ace. Point will go to the Lady Tigers again. Here's the serve. Just short of that. Point will go back to Perry County. Nick Recess was the one serving for a New Prospect there. Yes, here's the serve by Woods. Underneath it, and point will go to the Lady Vikings again. Here's the serve once again by Woods. That will be outplayed towards the New Prospect bench, and New Prospect will get the ball back to serve as they lead 14-11 here in this second set. They won the first set. So here's the serve. They look to get it over. As Mars underneath it, they'll set it up, and good placement. Point will go to Perry County. So here's the serve. Deal underneath it, Hirschberger. And Surratt will send it back over, tries to find the gap. Hirschberger underneath it. Surratt will set it up over to Sharp. She will get it over the net. Mars underneath it, though. They send it back. Up in the air. Surratt will set it up back to Sharp again. And that's long. Point will go to Perry County. And the lead's been cut down to 1. Here's the serve by Deal. She gets it over. Ingram, Surratt. Finds the gap, unable to. Sharp. Surratt underneath it, and she sends it back. Mars with the diamond save. There's Holt. Mars will send it back. There Sess underneath. Surratt will set it up. Prince will look to get it over, and that'll be outplay. Point will go to Perry County. It's tied up at 14. So here's the serve, and that one goes right back to New Prospect. Hirschberger back to serve. And she will just get over net. Mars able to save it, though, as Mars will send it back up in the air. Deal underneath it. They look to send it back. Surratt. Sharp sets it up. Here's Prince as she's just short. Point will go to Perry County again. And it's tied up at 15 once again. So here's the serve. It's up in the air. Sharp will set up, tries to find the gap, and does. Point will go to New Prospect. Here's the serve by Prince, and that's out towards the Perry County bench, and we're tied up again. So here's the serve. Hirschberger, and point will go to Perry County, and they take the lead. Here's the serve. Surratt underneath it, and miscommunication. Point will go to Linden, and we're going to have a timeout taken by New Prospect as they trail by 2. We'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network, as the Lady Tigers have taken their first time out of this second set, as they trail by 2 to Perry County. As they look to get it over, Mars underneath it. Hirschberger back over, and Sharp is in the net. I believe it was Woods, and they will call on Woods' point. Will go to the Lady Tigers again, as the lead's been cut down to 1. Sharp back to serve. And she will serve it. Hits the intent, it looks like. Point will go back to Perry County. Here's the serve. That's off of Negress's. Point will go back to Perry County, and the score is 20-17. So here's the serve by Holt, just over the net, and Sharp will send it back over. Mars sets it up. Woods up in the air still, and miscommunication. Point will go to New Prospect. Gathers back to serve, and up in the air still. Woods underneath it as they look to get it over, and it will be over, but out of play. Point will go to New Prospect again. Scores 20-19. So here's the serve as Mathis, and point will go to the Lady Tigers, and it's tied up at 20. Here's the serve once again, and that's down for the service ace. Point will go to New Prospect, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Perry County as they use their first as they trail 21-20. We'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limits and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best, because your future is worth it.
As up in the air is Mars. And Sharp Surratt will send it over. Mars underneath it. Surratt up and down they go as they will send it over Surratt. As Eubanks deal underneath it. Mars will look to send it back over. Surratt. She will send it back over. Deal up in the air. Mars has to save it. Still up in the air though. As Deal will send it back. Prince underneath it as they set it up. They look to get it over. Still up in the air though. Mathis. Mars will send it back over. Prince underneath it. Surratt will look to set it up. Short on that point. We'll go to Perry County as it's tied up once again. So here's the serve. And it's Hirschberger. Surratt able to save it as they look to send it back. Sharp underneath it. Surratt will set it up as they look to get it over. Prince underneath it as they try to save it. Nobody able to. Point will go to the Lady Vikings as they take the lead. So here's the serve. And Sharp tries to save it. Still up in the air, though. Nidker says. Surratt looks to get it over. Mars with one hand. As they send it over, Prince underneath it. And short of net, they're trying to save it. Sharp up in the air. Still up in the air. Nidker says underneath. Surratt will set it up. Looks to find the gap deal. Surratt will send it back. That's actually Ingram. And point will go to New Prospect as they tied up at 22. Here's the serve once again. It's up in the air. Short of net, point will go to New Prospect. Here's the serve. As they get it over. As they look to send it back. Sharp underneath it. Surratt will look to send it over. Still up in the air. Back over. Out of play, though. Point will go to the Lady Tigers as it's now set or match point. As they look to get it over. Eubanks underneath it as they try to make a save. Not able to. Point will go to New Prospect. And that one will end the game as New Prospect will win 2-0 as they will move on. As coming up next here on the X Sports Network, it will be Summertown taking on Leomas. That will be next here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.